SATCOM spotted. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Enemy SATCOM spotted. Enemy ground jammer spotted.
Hello fellow captains, this is Captain Inferno here, bringing you another in-depth guide of Call of Duty Ghost. In this video, it's going to show off the perks and the perks that I recommend using in your class. So basically I'm going to tell you what all the perks does, and I'm going to tell you the best perks in each category. There's a total of 7 categories: speed, handling, stealth, awareness, resistance, equipment, and elite. In each category, there are 5 perks. There's 35 perks in total. I'm gonna be reviewing these 35 perks in these 7 categories. So let's begin. The first perk is Ready Up. Ready Up description says weapon is ready faster after sprinting. So after you sprint, it's basically quick draw, but when you sprint, like, you have a delay, but with this perk, it delays that, so you can just pull up your sights. Next, we have Sleight of Hand, faster reloading. Basically, you reload so fast that you're faster with your hands than anybody can be. That did not make sense, but just go with it. The next perk is Agility, increased movement speed. Basically, if you ever wanted to be the Flash and run through everyone, or there's no ors, just you're the Flash with this perk. Next perk is Marathon. You're basically Forrest Gump on the battlefield with this. It gives you unlimited sprint, and you can run wherever you want. You can even chase away from your wife if you need to, or your children, but they will still find you, so this perk will be useless for them. The next perk is Stalker, move faster while aiming. Well, you know, I don't really like perks that talk about me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You guys weren't supposed to hear that. Cut it from the video. Okay. Alright. Well, the most helpful perks in the speed category, I would say, is Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, and Marathon. They're the 3 most helpful. These 2 are helpful, but they're not more helpful than those 3. Next category is the handling category. We start off with the perk called Strong Arm. Throw equipment farther, decrease the cook time of grenades, and resets the fuse when throwing back explosives. Basically, it decreases the cook time of grenades and resets the fuse when throwing back explosives. So when someone throws an explosive at you, you throw it back and you won't blow up. You're basically a bodybuilder. Okay, the next perk is On the Go. On the Go is reload while sprinting. So basically, if you're having an argument at home and you just want to, you know, shoot somebody, you know, you would have to stop and reload. But with this perk, you can reload while you're running away from the cops. Okay. Next perk is Reflex. Swap weapons and use equipment faster. So essentially, you get to swap your weapons and equipment faster, which is kind of useless, but I won't say anything. The next perk is steady aim. Increase hip fire accuracy. Basically, you become the god of assault rifles with this perk, so use it wisely. The next perk is a ripoff of Ready Up. It's basically faster aiming. So helpful. And the best perks for this category is Strong Arm, On the Go, and Steady Aim, I would say. Okay, now for the next category is Stealth. Stealth is actually the two categories I use on my class are Stealth and Speed, but I'm going to show you guys this. Alright, the first perk in Stealth is Takedown. Kill enemies without revealing their death locations. You know that big skull that scares me to this day? That when you die in all Call of Duties, the skull will appear? Basically, when you kill somebody, the skull will not appear. So, go for this. The next is Blind Eye, undetectable by air support, Oracle systems, and sentries. Well, this perk, in my opinion, it's not that bad. It's just the fact that the only air support that you're going to see people use is probably going to be the Helo Scout. And the Oracle system is kind of useless, so you don't have to worry about that. But the sentries, oh my gosh. I don't even want to get in depth with the sentries, Dan. They make me mad. Really mad. So, yep. The next perk is Dead Silence. Move silently, making you harder to detect. Players with Amplify can still hear your footsteps. The cool thing about Dead Silence is not many people use Amplify. The only time someone uses Amplify is if they're a camper. And if they're a camper, you're screwed. But anyways, Dead Silence is a must-have perk if you're a sniper. Just for the fact that you can sneak around players. Even when I use my assault rifle build, I use this perk. So, it's very helpful. Next perk is Incog. Resistant to targeting systems including recon, thermoscope, tracker sights, and motion sensor. No name, red crosshairs, or enemy callouts when targeted. Basically, you're like a detective that's looking for a murder and nobody can find you. Scopes like recon and thermal and tracker sight can't find you, and motion sensor can't find you. You have no name. The red crosshairs or enemy callouts do not exist with you because you are essentially a Shinigami, a death god with this perk. The next perk after that is Off the Grid, undetectable on the minimap by SATCOM and radar pings. Honestly, this is actually the most useless perk in the stealth category for the fact that if someone places SATCOM, right? Who cares? It's a little SATCOM. I can destroy that thing myself. And you'll be on the map for like 15 seconds. Like, what? So just, yeah, let me grab a perk that will get me off the map for 15 seconds. You know? It's really a long time. But for serious, this perk is actually by far the worst perk. The perks I would say go for is Takedown, Dead Silence, and Incog. And for this category. Now the next category is Awareness. The first perk in this category is Recon. Enemies hit with explosive damage are tagged and can be seen through objects for a short time. I mean, it's kind of helpful for the fact that, you know, if someone runs into your camping ID and they survive, you will know where they're at. But, okay. Next perk is Scavenger. Resupply ammo from dead players. Okay, this perk is literally in every Call of Duty game. Modern Warfare, Black Ops, freaking even Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare. Scavenger is in the game. So, I'm just going to say it's probably one of the most helpful perks in all of Call of Duty history. Just for the fact that ammo is so scarce when you have guns that don't shoot that much. For the next perk, it's Sit Rep. Detect enemy explosives and tactical equipment. Oh my gosh, this perk is a must-have for, like, if you're playing free-for-all, for the fact that you can see IDs. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't know how much times I have literally gotten in gunfights with people sitting on the mountain in Prison Break, and they'll just throw IEDs, and like, oh my gosh, it's just so crazy. I just can't do it. IEDs are just like hell on the floor. So basically the next perk after that is Amplify. Louder enemy footsteps makes them easier to detect, allows you to hear dead silence players. I'm going to be totally honest with you, this perk is really not that bad, but it's just that the fact that it makes louder enemy footsteps means that you're just going to die quicker than you did without louder enemy footsteps, because of the fact that they're louder and you don't know which way they're coming from. Normally when I play, when I hear footsteps, I know which direction they're coming from, but when I have this perk, or when I use this perk, I don't know where it's coming from, and it's sad. But this perk is kind of useless, just like this perk. Wiretap utilizes all active enemy and friendly SATCOMs on the field. I'm saying if you have a lobby full of other players, like if you have like literally like 8 players that you're in a party with and they're playing COD and you're playing deathmatch, then wiretap will be actually a good idea to use, a good perk. But the helpful perks in this is Recon, Scavenger, and Sit Rep. There are the 3 helpful perks in this category, so look for them. Now for Resilience, or Resistance category. Resilience. Take no damage from falling. So basically, you can jump out of the windows of the person you want to be with, or you can jump out of the windows of your girlfriend's house without her parents knowing, so you can escape really fast with this perk. Have fun. The next perk is ICU, regenerate health faster. I didn't even know Call of Duty had a perk like this, but you know, that's why. Oh, I'm so overpowered. Okay. So, the next perk after that is Focus. Reduce weapon sway when aiming down sights, and reduce flinch when hit. Focus is basically like, I think, toughness from the other games. It's actually not that bad, but just like, it's kind of useless in this game a little bit, because of the fact that Ghost is Ghost and it's kind of unique. But, I would probably grab it. The next perk is Tac Resistant. Resistance to flash, stun, and EMP effects. Basically like Flat Jacket in a way, but not like Flat Jacket, just the opposite. The next is Blast Shield. Increase resistance to explosive damage. That's a must-have perk. Okay, so I will take Resilience, ICU, Tac Resistant, Resist, and Blast Shield. They're the perks that are helpful. And Focus. Like, all these perks are kind of helpful. I don't know, so it's up to you which perks you want to have. Now for equipment, we have extra tactical, additional tactical equipment. Basically, you can have another tactical grenade or something, you know, just to be James Bond at his finest. Now the next perk after that is extra lethal, additional lethal equipment. So basically, if you're really, really mad and your IED blows up and, you know, you look on the ground, you see yourself, you're just like, why did I have to do this in life? You get up, you throw your IED again, and you blast some noobs that are running towards you because you're the ultimate camper. Okay, after that perk is fully loaded. Start with maximum ammo capacity. It's useful, but for 2 points, I would say it's got a good cost, but just like staying with maximum ammo capacity, I just think it's useless, to be honest. But in this perk, extra attachment for your weapons. So basically, you have 1 extra attachments with this perk. It's actually not that bad, to be honest. You probably going for stealth, handling, speed, awareness. You're probably going for other perks in this perk, but if you ever do want have space for this perk, then I recommend you pick it up. And then the next perk is Danger Close. Increased damage dealt with explosives. Stupid, don't buy it. It's just like, it's 4 points. 4 points. I could have literally half this row of perks for just this one perk that does barely anything useful. Okay. The perks that I say you should go for is extra tactical, extra lethal, and extra attachment. Those are 3 perks I would say go for equipment. Okay. So now down to elite, you have gambler, spawn with a random perk. So gambler is kind of unique because you can spawn with all 34 of these perks, except for this one because you're just using this perk. But all 34 of the perks you have a chance of spawning in. So basically, some matches when I had gambler, I had scavenger, and then other times I had like danger close, wiretap, steady aim, fully load. Yeah, that's basically what I had for most of it. Now the next perk is hardline. Kill streaks require 1 less kill every 2 assists counts as a kill towards your kill streak. If you have space, get this. It would actually freaking help you out a lot. Trust me. Now the next perk is ping. Activate a sonar ping upon killing enemy, revealing no nearby hostiles. Actually, to be honest, this is actually a really good perk. It's probably one of the best perks on this chart for the fact that you can have unlimited UAVs basically when you kill enemies. So I would go for it. Overkill, carry 2 primary weapons. Literally my favorite perk. I'm just mad it's 3 squad points and like 2 or 1 because I would pick it up definitely. But really great perk. Grab it if you want it. Deadeye. Consecutive kills increase the chance to deal more damage with bullet weapons. It's not really worth it because it's literally the highest squad point paying perk in the game, and it takes up the most space, and plus it's 15 squad points. If I really wanted to buy something like that, I would probably buy ICU. ICU would probably be worth that because ICU is just overpowered. But the perks I feel like you should get is gambler, hardline, ping, and overkill, because 3, 5, because you can equip all these except for this, but you can equip this, and this, and still have space. Okay, now to my favorite part. We're gonna go to each class perks. Like, say for example, if you have a sniper class, I'm gonna tell you which perks you could use for the sniper to help you out. Alright, starting off with the sniper class, we have takedown, on the go, dead silence, marathon, and scavenger. Literally a good setup for a sniper. You gotta be quiet and you have to have freaking ammo while you're doing it. Okay, now the next class perks is gonna be shotgun. So I would probably say marathon, agility, scavenger, and on the go. My bad, ready up also. Just for the fact that you're a shotgun, you need good like perks for shotgun. Okay, now for assault, you want to have ready up, sleight of hand, agility, marathon, and on the go. Those are the perks I use for assault, which is I'm gonna probably get rid of agility and probably go with gambler or ICU, or maybe even takedown. I don't know, depends. But yep, that's for assault. For SMG, you have ready up, sleight of hand, marathon, on the go, and scavenger. These perks are great for a SMG. You guys might be asking, why did I go for scavenger instead of agility? Well, when you have SMG, you run faster than you do with assault rifle, and it's actually more crucial to have, you know, a better perk than agility, because yeah, you probably run like the Flash with agility and with SMG, but still, I would go for a scavenger. Okay, now the next one is marksman, and the first perk in marksman is ready up, marathon, takedown, Dead Silence, and Scavenger, just for the fact that Marksman, I like, to be honest, Marksman is like a sniper plus, like, it's like it's basically a sniper with a faster rate of fire. It's kind of like an upgrade to a sniper in a way. And those perks are for the Marksman. Now for the LMG class, you want to have Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, Marathon, On the Go, and Scavenger for the LMG class, because you're carrying a big ass gun. It's going to be hard for you to move around. But getting to the special class, when I mean by special, I actually mean like the combat knife, the freaking launchers, you know, just like the special weapons, the riot shields. Oh my bad, the riot shields. You know, good weapons. I mean, and for the perks there, I have Dead Silence, Incog, and Marathon. And if you want to get technical, you could have ICU and Sit Rep. Those are the perks I would use for this class. And those are the perks that are good for special. Now honestly, the perks I find more helpful is the most helpful perks I find are Ready Up, Sleight of Hand, Marathon, On the Go, Steady Aim, Quick Draw, Takedown, Dead Silence, Incog, Scavenger, Sit Rep, Recon, Resilience, ICU, Focus, Attack Resistant, Blast Shield, Extra Tactical, Extra Lethal, Fully Loaded, Extra Attachments, Danger Close, no, it's like now I'm playing, Gambler, Hardline, Ping, Overkill, and Deadeye. They're the perks you should be going for. But yep, this is about it for the perk guide. See you in the next video. Peace.